Hello, Toastmasters, welcome guests. The recent social trend in Japan has been to reduce working hours. For example, we have had a 2-holiday-a-week system for about 30 years. And recently, no overtime Wednesday has become common at most companies. And many people avoid overtime as much as possible, no matter what. The reason for taking more leisure time is to allow more time to interact with family and friends and spend more time on their own interests. Japan is known around the world as a country whose workers put in too many hours of overtime. And it is thought that we need to follow the lead of other nations and take more leisure time. On the other hand, I attended a seminar the other day. The famous company executive said, if we want to succeed as a profession, you need to dedicate 10,000 hours of extra effort in personal time to the benefit of work. That will be the same as 3 hours a day extra over 10 years period out of normal working hours. These two things are, that is the maybe famous athlete or success people put in this kind of effort is the reason for their success. So these two things I mentioned are associated very important for the Japan work-life balance, future work-life balance. So how do we manage this in the difficult time facing Japan? So let's think about Japan's futures. From Choice for the Future, reported by the government of Japan, depopulation will continue for the next 50 years. And the total population of Japan is estimated to decline to approximately 85 million in 50 years, and 2/3 of the current size. On top of that, about 40% of the population will be over 65 years old. This is presenting unprecedented rapid aging population. This rapid depopulation will greatly affect our future with reduction in the labor force population or lower economic growth, shrinking local communities. Furthermore, if we fail to adequately respond world trends such as globalization or advancement IT, this crisis will be even more serious. And the report said lastly, for building economic society, we ought to shape the society in such a way that people can find work regardless of their age, gender, time, locations. Thus, Japan's labor force population is rapidly decreasing in proportion to the rapid depopulations. We have serious concerns regarding Japan's future. So, how do we cope with this? What can we about this problem? Some of my ideas to deal with these situations are, first, stay healthy, strong body for tough mental conditions to maintain stamina for longer working years. And second, always have attitude of challenging yourself, take risks, stay motivated, and don't settle. This attitude contributes great thinking and foster active communication with others. Being a highly motivated person at work will serve as a good example for younger generations. Third, acquire new skills to deal with globalization of business, such as speaking English as a second language. Joining Toastmasters provides these opportunities. These are my ideas for upper middle-aged generation like me, but I can't forget to make suggestions for the younger generations. If we want to succeed as a professional or succeed on a project, you can't avoid that I have mentioned at the beginning of my speech, you need to put in 10,000 hours of the extra effort. So maybe you think that is too many hours and too difficult. But from my experience, it is rare to spend leisurely time on the weekend. I am suggesting that people use free time effectively, constructively, and productively. And society should provide the environment that younger generation could find something for they're interested in their futures. So, am I against trend of society? I don't think so, because this extra effort is what we are missing for the successful Japan futures. And it brings back a good economy back to Japan. And some reports say, in the future, work will happen 24 hours a day and 7 days a week, and the company physical office and desk will disappear because of globalization. So my conclusion is self-time management will become more and more important. To do that, find what you love and make it job. And the things you love give you the great energy to put up with hard work. I have never known the person who succeeded without loving their work. So find what you love and make it job. And you can do anything and anytime if you love what you do. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Kumitsu. Please write your feedback. Now, we can have 10 minutes break. Please come back by 2:50.